Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Paul, and as always, we're here to break down some Welcome to Derry. The teaser trailer for episode 4 is now out, and we have a lot of clues about what's going to happen. Throughout this video, we'll be going through it all and discussing the book and our theories on the episode. As always, we're going to play the teaser and then get into the breakdown. So with that out of the way, a huge thank you again for watching. It does really mean a lot to us. Now let's get into the trailer.
What they want me to do to you, it's not gonna be pleasant.
You duck and cover.
Whatever killed Teddy, Phil, and Susie, it came after us again last night in the cemetery.
You duck and cover.
You'll have to go on record with the truth.
The truth is, I ain't do nothing to those kids. What the hell do you have us chasing?
Duck, cover, duck, cover, duck, cover, duck, cover, duck, cover, duck, cover.
Okay, so the trailer begins with the HBO logo and the classic Pennywise red before we then see Dick and Daniel. In an interrogation room, they're staring into a two-way mirror. Mirrors have a lot of importance in The Shining, and I think there's one in every scene where a ghost appears. Behind it here though are Shaw and Leroy, who requested Dick delve into his mind. Pressing 3 fingers to his third eye, he then starts to infiltrate Daniel's brain. You will hit subscribe. Now while this is going on, we hear a nuke PSA about how you will duck and cover. Bird the Turtles, of course, appeared throughout the episode's warning of nukes, and we also have the projector scene in the credits, which was often used in classrooms to play PSAs like this. Around the 35-second mark, we also get a moment that makes it seem like we're actually going to be getting one of these projectors as we see Bert ducking and covering. Either way, I feel like this scene with the projector in the intro might be something that we see playing out in this episode. This has Pennywise's hand on the projector itself, and he may end up scaring the class. Because of this, I also wonder if maturing the turtle is going to make itself known more due to it being on the projector, and it might protect the class. In between this, we get quick cuts of Lily telling Chief Bowers about how they got chased by ghosts and an evil clown in the cemetery. Obviously, mate, yeah, everyone thinks she's crazy already, and I don't think Chief Bowers is believing it by the look on his face. Now, they do have the photo, but I don't think this is going to be the damning proof that will mean the whole town arm up and go looking for a psychic clown. I just don't know, mate, and I know Derry quite well. Accompanying this are images of Will, who's out fishing in the creek. I believe this might be the Kenduskeag, which is also mentioned in the book. We see what I believe is a choi fish before Han then reaches out and pulls him into the water. Now, if we look at this arm here, we can see that it is badly burned. Therefore, I do wonder if it's foreshadowing Will's fate. In It Chapter 1, we learn that Will got married and he and his wife had Mike, and then the pair were killed in a fire. A kind of spoiler alert there, mate, but I don't know, because it was a pretty big part of the movie, so I think if you watch the movie, you might already know. But if you don't, I'm sorry, well done on avoiding it for all these years. How many years has it been? 7 years? Great job! But yeah, I ruined it and I'm a piece of shit. Either way, this was by Pennywise, who clearly came back to get revenge. In the fire itself, we could see the word "it," and thus the creature was behind their deaths. Now, Will gets pulled under the water, and we see him submerged later in the teaser. Gonna need some dry clothes when you get out of that, mate, and why not check out our 2 brand new shirts inspired by the show. I'm really proud of this, and Sheridan's done an incredible job on the Deadlights t-shirt that we have on screen right now. That's, of course, inspired by the poster for The Thing, and it's one of my favourite designs that we've ever done. We also have a Lovers Loser Club one, along with our Pennywise and Derry balloon as well. Discounts are running right now up until Christmas, so get one for yourself and also the person you love, and save some money because I'm nice like that. Anyway, while this is going on, we see Dick with his hands up at his head, clearly in Daniel's mind. This looks to be in a forest, so he may be seeing things from the tribe's point of view. Speaking of interrogation rooms, we also have Charlotte meeting with Hank. He says he didn't do it, and I do believe him, and I do wonder if she's going to become his public defender. The wiki says she's Leroy's wife and Will's mother who fights for what's right. So I feel like this might become her role in the series, and we might see her acting as the defense for the character. Meanwhile, Leroy's at the base asking about what Shaw has them chasing. Now, because of this, I feel like he may have been at the drowning scene with Will. At the 35-second mark, we see a red balloon along what appears to be the river Will was fishing at. So because of this, I think that Will get pulled under and his dad might rush out to save him. He'll then explain what happened, and then Leroy will realize Pennywise is coming for his family. Obviously, you know, he's going to be very pissed off at his boss, who's made him and his family the target of an evil killer clown. As the background words of duck and cover speed up, we then cut to Marge in the school bathroom. She stares at her eyes, and then her glasses drop to the floor. Now, if you've seen the Weeks Ahead trailer, then you'll know she appears with a bandage over her eye. So I do wonder if this scene is where it's going to go down. As the glasses drop to the floor, you can also see someone sitting in one of the stalls. These legs are rigid and not relaxed at all, like you're having a dump, and thus I think it might be the clown disguised as one of the kids. We also have Dick's vision escalate, and Charlotte then hugs Will. I do think he'll tell his family, and for once, we might actually get some adults that are willing to help their children. Just before the balloon shot, we also see what looks like Dick kicking a bathroom door open. There's a woman sitting on the toilet, and I do feel like this might be his grandmother. The color grading of the scene makes it almost seem black and white, and therefore I think this might be something he witnesses when trying to investigate Daniel. Pennywise used a vision of his grandmother to taunt him in the sewers, and thus I think it's probably going to do something similar here as well. I also think that Dick might end up seeing clearer visions of the clown this time. As the trailer mounts up, we cut to more flashes of him and then end with Pennywise poking his head out from behind a tree. So I feel like his dive into Daniel's mind might end up being flipped on him. Potentially, Dick could try and see things from Daniel's past, and then it will redirect it so he sees things from his own. Obviously, you know, the bathroom's going to be in a housemate, so this might be where Dick was brought up by his grandma. He then might go to look into the street and see the clown outside staring up at him. As we mentioned on our episode 3 breakdown, Dick's granddad used to abuse him as well, which is something that was revealed in Dr. Sleep. So I do wonder if this is going to play into it here, and we may get to meet him. The woman on the toilet has her pants on still, so she's clearly come to hide or get away from something, rather than dropping a screen crush, aka a number 2. I do also wonder if this street might actually be outside the Hanlons' house. We've seen throughout the series how they constantly get stared at for being the black family on the block. So do wonder if Pennywise appearing like this is playing off that, and it may be taunting them instead. This could be what makes Leroy ask sure what this thing is, as it could be coming to their house and there's nothing they can really do about it. Might be a metaphor for racism, which could also play into the idea of fear for the black characters. So yeah, I think that there's a number of things they could do with it, but obviously I'd love to hear your thoughts and if you agree or not. But you better agree. Please drop a like on the video as well, and drop a comment with all your thoughts below. If you want to follow us on Instagram, then make sure you check us out at Heavy Spoilers. Did you know as well that members of the channel also get early access to videos, and if you click the join button you get at least one breakdown a week before anyone else. Costs just 99 cents a month, and it really means a lot to us, and we're trying to do it where we give every video we have early that's ready to go, it isn't time sensitive. You guys get it first, so appreciate all your support on that. Now if you want something else to watch, you've got a breakdown of episode 3 on screen right now. If not, huge thank you for watching this video. I've been your host Paul, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.